honestly, trying to get double spots on the leaderboard is something I would do. Like, if you don't have multiple accounts and you don't use them, then why bother? Reading, I still haven't read God Killer. I've had it for quite a while and I haven't started it yet. What? Oh, Tien took off his headphones and like turned around and looked at me. And I was like, what's wrong? Apparently, she's very delayed. Also, cat hair all over me because Bo just woke up. So I was holding him. And now I've got cat hair all over my face. I was like, good morning. Fill that bad boy up with my aliases. Good morning. How delayed is it for you? That was probably real loud. Dark. I refreshed. I have my own page up and I refreshed. This is how far I've gotten in Twilight. I'm like halfway. I mean, to be fair, sometimes you're super delayed for me on Twitch. Can I even say that on this platform or am I going to get bopped? I might get bopped. We'll never know. YouTube always extremely delayed. You drink water. 25-30 second delay. Well, it's fine. Hi. Good morning, friends. Everyone drink your water because I was struggling on my water yesterday. That's a good chunk. Okay. I have my coffee. Dan was like, after I was like, it's weird with no music. He was like, you could probably whitelist yourself on, was it called Chill Hop? And I think I've done that like 5 different times because I can't remember if I do it. So I think I've done it like 5 times. The competitor. Uh-oh, what I just hit. Oh no, like I hit a button on my mouse. Where's Chill Hop? Hold on. How's everybody doing? How's it going? Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm tired. Chill Hop. Okay, hang on. Also, mute tab. I have too many buttons up. It's fine though. Oh shoot. Hold on. It's fine. Hold on. Everything's fine. Everyone is great. I hope everyone's doing great because I'm also doing great and I'm not stalling at all whatsoever. It's fine. Everything's fine. Where am I? Who am I? How am I? No, I'm just being dumb. Oh yeah, no, I was adding things to the. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I copied the wrong thing. My mic stand is freezing. Everything's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. 100%. That's Tien's hand. Okay, then I save. Then I go back. Where am I? Pizzacat Tiny Terrors book. I've not read like any of the Tiny Terrors in so long. And I want to get back into it and then I don't think about it. It's fine. I drove to the bookstore. I want to go to the bookstore. Don't panic. Everything's fine. An arm. Arm. Everything is fine. How can do I just click the chillhop.com one? Go. Oh, I meant like on this thing. I went to this one. Me with every book club ever. That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm chill. Where am I? I'm so sleepy. Oh yeah, I've 100% connected like a billion times. I think I tried to do this once. Wow. We try to add music. Oh, I would hate. What is the Tiny Terrors book? Because I haven't kept up with them either. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this works. Oh, friggity fuck. Can I cuss on here? We'll never know. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. A little bit more. A tiny bit more. Why do I feel like turning it down does nothing? It's been a time. Jesus. What if I just actively turn it down like that? That's fine. In the club. I know, it's one of those things like when you listen to music in the what are they called? I'm like in the internet page, in the tab. That like they always have the music. Oh, it's like a video game. It's like video game music. They have it all the way up, and I'm like, we don't have to do that though. In the club, we all fam. It's less awkward with music, right? I have to turn like almost all the way down. There we go. That's better-ish. That should be fine. That is fine. Everything's fine. It's just a normal Saturday. I'm a professional who's reading Twilight. I've already been marking a whole bunch too. More than I thought I would, to be honest. Because I've seen all the movies. This is for a video and I've seen all the movies, so like I know what happened. Like it's not gonna be a surprise in general. But this is pretty different. Like it's different enough, I guess, because I've never read these. We're awkward regardless. It's just like, I guess because I'm so used to having something in the background with Twitch. And then when we were talking about this, we were like, oh, that's right. Like you basically can't do any music, period, on YouTube or you get bopped. I didn't think of a lot of things until like last night. The man whose arm you saw at like 11:30 last night, I was sitting here, I'm real tired and I was ready for bed. And then I went, oh, how am I going to make the timer for sprints? And I was like, well, I'll just use just the timer from Sweetbot. So I'm like trying to like set it all up in the little scene. And then I was like, uh-oh, I'd have to have a Twitch tab open to do the timer thing because I can't do it in the YouTube chat. And I can't just change the time with the timer on the screen. I was like, huh. So then I was trying to figure out I was like, worst case, I just set an alarm on my phone. I could have figured it out. Tian's like, I can code something really fast. So Tian coded some shit for me last night at like midnight. Really fast. So snaps for Tian. We don't deserve him. Our first pumpkin spice latte of the season, and Jasper has leaky butt again. I think he really is just, you know, the hot girls have tummy troubles. See, you've never seen or read Twilight. I've never read it, but I've seen it. So I was like, this is the 20th anniversary, which that sounds wild, of Twilight in September. And I was like, what better time to do like a full series reading vlog then? So I got all these books off Pango. I also have Pango books that came in yesterday or the day before, and I need to go downstairs and get them. But anyways, and then I was like, what if we also watch Twilight in Tian's Discord? We could also do that. You have 4 hours of sleep. I wish I had 4 more hours of sleep. I'm sleepy. Listen, man, you offered. I was just going to figure something else out. I was going to figure out something and be like, this will work for now. And now I know for next time. Because I'm trying to get my watch time up on this platform. And I was like, well, this feels a lot more calm for some reason than doing sprints on Twitch. So I was like, this will be like chill sprint. So I'll try to do this maybe like once a month for now. You know? I didn't think of this either. I was gonna say use OBS and everything should be there. I know, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like when you interact with it and you can select to have everything or just the list or just this. I was like, I'll just have the timer. And then went, crap, I would have to have a Twitch tab open in order to change it. Didn't think that far. But appointment Tuesday. Well, that's good. At least that's coming up. Poor Jasper. About time I do another book outlet order. It sounds like it's today. I could hate watch it with you. Good. Jasper had you up all night. I slept on the couch. This little buddy, he's just having a hard time. He's having a hard day and night. And so is Keisha. Keisha and Tyler just they're having a time. What am I doing? It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, where is Discord? I found it. I have my coffee. Not fully awake, but that's fine. Jasper's just a hot girl with tummy troubles. Even though he's a little boy. Okay. No, not timer. Time. Tyler slept through it all. Well, it sounds like he gets to take care of some chores and shit today. It sounds like you get a nap. I'm just saying. Okay, I wonder if I can boom. I mean, it was already at 45, so I don't know if that did anything. I have the cheat sheet that Tien gave me pulled up, so I know what the hell I'm doing. Took my ADHD meds. Let's go. No spoons to make coffee. That's an afternoon venture. That's fair. I got up at 8. I went to bed really late. I didn't go to bed until like after 12:30 because I don't know. And then I had an alarm for 8 o'clock. And I was like, because previously I was like, I'm going to go to bed, you know, at a good time. And then I didn't. So I woke up sleepy. And then I got up at 8. And then next thing I knew, it was 9:30. And I said, where did the time go? Because I actually got up and started getting ready and shit, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, the cheat sheet, because I won't remember all the little commands. 100% nap. Good. I miss my meds. I quite literally have worst day ever. Feel like I got hit by a truck. See, that's not good. Okay, I'm glad you got your meds in. Glad that we are here, you know, because it's Saturday. It's Saturday. We don't need to rush anything. So we're all just going to sit and we're just going to chill. You know, read if you want to read. Or if you're like, well, I'm going to get some chores done, you can do that. Or if you're like, fuck it, I'm going to go lay on the couch. I feel like I'm not allowed to cuss on this platform. I hope so. Because I am. Maybe not a lot. Maybe I should check myself before I wreck myself. It's fine. Okay. We're going to start sprinting. And I think I'm going to try to finish the book. It's like, I've only got like halfway left. And it reads really fast. This is this is not a Robin Hob. It does not take all of my brain power. So I'll finish this and then I might start New Moon, which I think is the second one. Yeah. Start New Moon. I'm not really sure how long we're going to sprint because I also want to finish the Quarry tonight on Twitch. Because I knew going into it yesterday, I had looked up how long it took to beat. I think it said like roughly 12 hours or something, just like if you just played the game. And so I knew it was going to be a 2-stream kind of game. So I was like, I can't be streaming that long. Sorry. So I was like, I played it yesterday and we got through chapter 6. And then originally I was just gonna finish it next Friday, but I was like, what if I just finish it tomorrow, meaning today? So we're gonna sprint for probably at least 4 hours, probably. And then I'm gonna take a break so I can eat and chill. And then we'll go over to Twitch this afternoon and I'll finish the Quarry. And I'll probably just make an announcement in Discord because I don't really know what time we're gonna start yet. I have tab open. Hi, May. Hi, May. May is streaming right now on Twitch. So you should go pull up May's Twitch. Hold on. I almost typed, oh, hey, May, because I'm just apparently changing everybody's name. Go drop alert. And May is also sprinting. May is sprinting, and then they're going to do Pete, and then they're going to move into Repo. It's Community Day. And Peak and Repo are both the most chaotic, silly games. So if you want chaos and silliness, that's where you need to be. Yeah, we're all rebranding. Man, this is a Christian Minecraft server with sparkly vampires. We need to watch the language. Not the oh hey May. I know I was gonna be like, oh hey, and I was like, nope, wrong. That's not right. So May is sprinting for a while. Then they're gonna change over to Pete, which is the silliest chaos, and then Repo, which is even more silly chaos. So go over there and have some tabs up. Okay. I'm going to start the timer and we're going to see if I've not broken anything. God. Snaps to 10 for making this at like midnight last night. Okay. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Good luck. Godspeed. May the sparkly vampires be with you. The giant gong has sounded. Why is it still so freaking loud? Turn this down in my ear hole. What? There we go. Anyways, welcome back. I need to start the break because the break doesn't start on its own. Perfect. Okay. How many pages left is that? 498. That's 150 pages. That's it. Oh, and there's drops this weekend for Sea of Thieves. But I'm just gonna watch Tien when he streams it this weekend. So easy peasy. How's Twilight? Twilight is interesting. I stole it that bad. I've noticed that because I signed up for Gavin's Patreon, and so in his sprints, and I think just like in this too, like in the live streams, it can go so fast like that. The top spot, it depends on how much. If I talked as much in like Gavin's sprints as I do in Allie's, no one else would be able to take the #1 spot, period. And it reset every like new video, I guess is the best way to say it. So like every live stream, it just resets everybody to 0. But anyway, I know May is streaming right now, so May's busy, but I've been marking stuff, and I wasn't expecting to mark stuff. I didn't have any tabs. I was just gonna read and like make my notes, and also I need to be typing my notes in my Notion anyway. And I've never been, this might be a shock to everybody, I've never been a big romance reader. I know, it's shocking. But I understand, because this is YA. I believe there's no way it's not YA, because the main characters, I mean, technically Edward is like 100 something years old or whatever, but he's, you know, a 17-year-old. Like the main characters are in high school. So I could absolutely see how folks reading this when they're like high school or like in their early 20s, how I understand, like on the cover right here, it says an international bestseller. I get it. I'm not a big romance person, but I understand how this could make everyone be like, oh my God, best love story of all time. There's just a lot of stuff in here. I just started marking things because I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I was like, and then other things happen. I'd be like, what the fuck is this statement? So it just started out as like me just marking things that caught my eye, I guess. And then it turned into like, there's a light green for like vampire stuff in general for this book, and then like a darker green for vampire stuff that just relate to the Cullens. So I wasn't expecting to do any tabbing at all, but I am. Oh, let me not show that person's name. I probably should just like, so I got the book off Pango and somebody had written their name like in the book. It's from April 18th, 2010. I don't understand what this last word says underneath it. Oh, maybe it's their last name. I don't think it is. Oh no, maybe it is. Did they write their full name, their full government name, and then not like mark it out before sending it. Anyways, I mean, overall, I'm having a good time. I did not expect to go into Twilight being like, I am here for, I don't know, something to just completely change my mind on all books of the world. I'm just here to have a good time. It's the 20th anniversary of Twilight. The movies are just a fun little time. That's what I came into it with the book. So, you know, I'm enjoying it. So, I had something else to say and I don't remember. Oh, I need to have my Notion up because I need to have my note available or like be able to write my note. Gotta write all my thoughts down. Beyonce is awake. I think she's been awake. Okay. Why is it over there? I don't remember which one. I think it's this one. I'm trying to sign into Notion and I'm getting blinded. What? Do I have it logged in as someone else? Who am I logged in as? Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm stupid. Just kidding. Oh, wait. Now how do I log out? It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. While I try to log in to my Notion and get blinded in the process, everything is okay. Did it. Oh, wrong thing. Anyways, I am making good progress. Only have what, 150 pages ish left. Can I make a bagel? Maybe. We have so much curry left over. Because every time I make curry, it's like a really big batch of it. Everyone drink your water. Take your meds if you haven't taken them yet. If it's not time, set an alarm. Okay. Beyonce's awake and crying for no reason. It's her first appearance on YouTube. She's unhappy. She has such a grumpy little face. Oh my. She did not want to be held. She just yelled. Well, anyways, that was my cat Beyonce. It's fine. She's just a grumpy girl. She just woke up like not long ago. Her breakfast was delayed. She was being a little heathen this morning. But whatever. Okay. What does this button do over here if I click this? Okay. Is that? Ah! Oh dear God. What have I done? What have I done? Fine. It's fine. I'm just clicking on buttons I probably shouldn't have clicked on. Oh, Tian's making... I was like, what is sizzling in the kitchen? Okay. We have more sprint. How much did I read that last time? Like 50-ish pages? It was like 285-ish? 60. I thought it was more than that. Okay. Well, I may wait on the bagel if Tien's making food, which he is. So we're going to do another sprint. I've already forgotten. Focus. Okay. All right. We're going to do another sprint. I think I could probably get this done in like 2 more sprints. I think get it done 2 more sprints. I'm debating. Whoa. I wasn't ready for the gong. Because it's gonna take probably like, I'm just gonna guess like 5 hours to finish, like 4 to 5 hours to finish the quarry tonight. But I'm gonna finish that over on Twitch. And I'm gonna start this afternoon. So I want to give myself a little break. I really should go on a walk. I really need to try to do a walk, try to do a run. I'm kind of screwed no matter what for these braces, but I need to like get outside and move. But I'm very like in comfy clothes and I'm tired and I don't want to. It's fine. I wasn't ready for the gong. But anyways, I'll have a little bit of time. So maybe we'll start New Moon after I finish this one. And maybe we'll try for like 4 sprints. Because I think that's a good little start. I just wanted to try YouTube sprints. Because YouTube is not the best for live streaming. Because I made Tien a moderator like ages ago and he like logged in just to see and he's like, wow, this is there. I was like, yeah, there's nothing. You really, if I was a troll and came in, the most you could do is like delete the comment and I think time the person out for an extended period of time, for like a super long period of time, but like that's all you can really do. But that's fine. I'm just trying to get the watch time up. Anyways, so we're gonna start another sprint. You know what's kind of nice is I don't have to worry about running ads. I don't have to sit here every hour and be like, oh, I need to go ahead and get those 3 minutes. Yeah, hide them forever. Yeah, you can't like ban them. Although I think I was in the YouTube studio settings like on my end, and where you make someone a moderator, you can also, there's different ways of like hiding, I guess is the best way to put it, like you said, like hiding certain people. I don't know, it's real weird. They've been around for so long and live streaming on the platform has been a thing for a long time. I would hope that they would have changed it by now and made it more easily accessible for people to be like, this person comes in and they're, you know, just trolling or they're saying actual terrible things and I don't want them on this particular space on the platform. Bye. And then just they can't ever look at your page again. But what do I know? I just live here. Okay. Time to sprint. At some point, I might make a bagel or make curry. Whatever. I don't know. All right. Let's go find out what's up with the vampires. Because stuff's kind of about to go down. There might be more vampires coming through very shortly. So we're going to find out what happened. Okay, maybe I need 2 more sprints because it seems I'm reading like about 50-ish pages per 45 minutes. Bite me! I'll do it manually. Oh. It's going down with the sparkly vampires. I do have a question. I can look it up, but I don't know if anyone watching has read Twilight and if they could answer a question for me. I thought that was going to be CO being like, yeah, I've read Twilight a billion times. I can answer any question. Text to camera lag is trippy. That's what Tian was saying earlier. You're on YouTube. Hi, Friday. Hi, Allie. I'm sorry you're being silenced. Yeah, Tian said at the very beginning it was like a 25 to 30 second lag in between like what I'm doing right now and then what he saw. I have a question. I can summon Nessa 1 second perfect. Like, it's something that I was like, I can probably look this up. But I was like, I know in the group of folks that I've since like been like, oh yeah, I'm reading Twilight, a lot of people have been like, oh, I read that when I was younger, or I reread it every year or whatever. And again, I'm marking a lot more than I expected to. I have no rhyme or reason for my tabs. I should probably make a note. Yeah, it does seem YouTube has a bigger delay than Twitch, which is weird. But what do I know? All I know, Nessa's joining. Perfect. Thank you, CO. And thank you in advance to Nessa. Because it's just been... let me find this little part. I like double marked it because I was like, hold on. Oh hi Nessa. Sorry for the disruption. I have a question. I know, and spoilers for anyone who's not read the book or seen the movie. Founder. So we know that Bella's parents are divorced. We start out knowing that. But it seems, I don't know if maybe I just misread it. Do we know when her parents got divorced, like how old Bella was? Because she's 17 in the book, but like early on, it sounded like mom got pregnant, 18 years ago, and then immediately was like, bye, and bounced. But then in this one little part I just read, Bella's leaving and like because the other vampires came to town, and it goes May playing Peak now. Everyone also, I hope you have May up because May is also playing Peak and then it's playing Repo later, and it's going to be a silly time. Have a good time Friday. Thank you for lurking. But like, the other vampires are in town. I didn't realize the baseball scene was in this book. And so they got to get Bella out of town. And so she does this whole charade of like, oh, I hate it here. I got, blah, blah, whatever. And while she's trying to leave and like create a scene, she says, just let me go, Charlie. I repeated my mother's last words as she walked out the same door so many years ago. But I was like, if going by what I read earlier, and if I'm not confused, you would have been a literal baby, like a literal infant. You'd start out high school and had Bella then divorced. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was thinking. I was like, she would have been, going by what earlier in the book, you would have been a literal infant. And unless you have like supernatural powers, as a baby, you're not going to know what your mother said. The only thing I could think of was like I don't know, her mom told her like, oh, when I walked out, you know, I left your dad. These were the exact words I said. That's the only thing I can think of, which to me is kind of a weird thing to say, but I also have thoughts on Bella's mom and like their relationship, but whatever. Maybe her parents trauma dumped their last fight story to her. That's the only thing I could think of, because I read that line and I was like, hold on, you're only 17. And earlier in the book, it's been established that your parents broke up 18 years ago. So like at best, you were a baby. How would you know that? How would you know her words? Unless she told you, which is a weird thing to fucking say, but like their relationship and Bella's mom in the book anyway is fucking weird. So presumably heard the stories. That's the only thing I can think of, which again is just really fucking weird to do. Again, like the trauma dumping thing. Like there's a lot going on in this book. And so I'm going to have a lot to say in my video. I pulled up my Notion thinking like, oh, I'm going to write down all of my thoughts, because that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing with Jade City when I was doing sprints, and then I would like make notes in the buddy read. But I've just been tabbing, but I guess I could go back, like look at the tab and be like, aha, this is what I was thinking. Mom seems like the type to brag about this breakup to her. Yeah, like they definitely made the mom look better in the movie. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the movies, but the mom just seemed kind of like free spirit, you know, but still a parent. And in the book, I'm like, you're a fucking mess. Tinfoil hat time, yes. Edward read his mind and told Bella what to say. Wine mom that wants to be your friend vibe. Yes. Wait, can I use that, CO? I'm going to credit CO. I'm going to credit all of you because that's exactly the vibe. And also it helps solidify. I'm like, okay, I've not lost my mind. I was like, I didn't think Girly Pop was there. I mean, I guess she could have been there, but like, you're a baby. You don't know anything. Like, what a fucking mess. I was excited when I read that it was the baseball scene, because for some reason I was like, that didn't happen until, I don't know, a later movie or book. But I guess this is when it starts. I never remember like what happens in what movie, because I've seen the movies just like each one time through. I think a couple years ago I did rewatch Twilight just because I wanted something on TV. So I was like, I had a headache or something that day. I was like, I'm just gonna put something on I don't have to think about. I ain't your mom, do what you want. You're not my wine mom. Oh my god. What a fun book. It's kind of a mess. This book is kind of a mess and I love it. I'm glad that I'm reading it for the first time at 38 years old. Because I'm not sure. When did this come out? 2005 or something? 2005. October 2005. Where the fuck was I in my life? Oh, I was a freshman in university. I feel like had I read it then, I might have had a good time, but I still would have been like, this is kind of stupid. I probably would have been like, this is really cringy. A giant mess. My god. Okay. I might need 2 more sprints. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get this done in like a couple sprints, and then the 4th sprint I'll start New Moon. I might not be able to start New Moon today because again, we're going to take a break. We're going to finish the book. We'll see what time it is. and then we'll take a break. And then on Twitch later this afternoon, I'm going to finish the quarry, and it's going to be a great time. I technically haven't killed anyone in the quarry yet. The one guy turned into one of the monsters, but like, that's not my fault. I think that was going to happen anyway. Gong. I read them all at 18. It took me 2 days because I was gobbling them up. Somebody else, I think it was Keisha, because I was talking about like how big some of these books are. And like, I think it's like maybe she was talking about Breaking Dawn. And she said like, whenever it came out, she just like took that whole weekend and got it done in like 2 days, which makes sense. Like, they're easy to read, and they do like pull you into the story. Like right then, when they were like trying to run away or like hide Bella from like the new vampire group that's in town, like you're going like, oh shit, what's about to happen? So it's still a good story. It's fun to read. Read it in my 20s, actively remember being able to read it nonstop with a few pauses, drop it, and roll my eye. I don't know what that says about it. If it's like, you know, you're sitting there and in the back of your mind, or you're like, oh my God, what am I reading? But at the same time, you're having fun. And honestly, what more could you ask? Okay. I think our rice is done. I can't spell focus. That's fine. Our rice is done. We need to swap over the laundry. I might make a bagel. Do I have my little lunch clip on this scene? Sure do. So it's definitely going to be at least 2 more sprints, because it seems like I'm reading about 50-ish pages per sprint. And now I've got like, we'll just call it 100 pages. So we're almost done. Bagel. I know I haven't eaten anything today, and the past few times that I have streamed on Twitch, like I start at 10 o'clock my time, and I've been going pretty long, and I go over during the lunch hour, and then I haven't been eating in the morning every day, and then I won't eat lunch, and so by the time stream's over, I'm like, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna get the laundry, get the rice. Maybe I could eat curry. I have a lot of curry left over. I might eat curry. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes.